Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I apologize for the 10-day hiatus. Started a new job, had to focus on that for a little bit, but we're back. So, we're jumping into a quarterback here. We're going to do somebody that I want to see succeed because he's been through some things. Spencer Rattler. So he went to Oklahoma first, got his spot and job taken by Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams then transfers to USC along with obviously Lincoln Riley, pretty much. Spencer Rattler decides, let's go ahead and be a University of South Carolina Gamecock, and he gets drafted. And I'm proud of him. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a bit of a dive into him, see what he offers. Obviously, going to a team like the Saints, I think, is a really good situation for him. They are not happy with their quarterback situation right now, and the fan base is also not happy. So it would be really cool to see him kind of shock everybody and earn that spot. So 6 feet tall, 211 pounds. Um, I mean, okay. Here's one big note: 85% of his snaps were in shotgun with spread formations. Adequate arm talent for the NFL level, though his velocity isn't the top tier. I think he could work on that with an adjusted throwing motion. Obviously, that changes things a little bit. Your quarterback has probably developed such a trusted sort of motion over playing so long, but I'd like to see I'd really like to see this guy succeed. So his protection was terrible in 2023, big time, pressured on 40% of dropbacks, which is just insane. NFL pocket presence. Got to be able to see the downfield defenders, though, and his height does play a part in that. But I think if you can protect him enough, give him the time to actually make reads and everything, I think he could do a lot better. And in the first round of this draft, the New Orleans Saints addressed the O-line. So, not bad at all. Let's go ahead and take a look. Really good footwork, feet are light and bouncy, good base to start a throwing motion, not much of a rushing threat, but he can move enough to make some things happen. We'll probably see some plays like that in the highlights today. He doesn't play, in my opinion, he does not play stupid. He doesn't play, he probably played a bit crazy at South Carolina because they were just bad and he felt like he needed to do a lot to win. So I get that. We look at weaknesses real quick. Accuracy is good, but ball placement is not at an elite special level. We'll see. Arm talent is adequate, not top tier. Adequate can be improved. It just can. Struggles to see additional coverage. Like we said, the downfield guys, the linebackers, the secondary, in the middle of the field in particular, has to be able to find them and see them before making a horrible throw. Post-snap decision-making is still improving, but the fact is, it is improving. So putting that on a weakness is actually really curious to me. If it was not improving, then I'd say it's a weakness, but the fact that it is a good thing. The fact that he can still develop is a positive. And we can see the graph on the left there. 8 on footwork, 8 on throwing mechanics, 8 on distance, 8 on velocity, 8 on I need to figure out OOS. I'll figure out what that means. OOS accuracy plus touch 8, poise plus OOS 8, decision making 7. His mobility being a 5 is whatever. His progressions need to be about an 8 though. But none of these are horrific for the position he plays. If the progressions were a 5 or a 6, I'd be more concerned. If decision making was a 5 or a 6, I'd be more concerned. There's clearly some quality here. Oh my, okay. Cool. Intermediate grade, so okay, that makes sense. He loves attacking the middle of the field. So his intermediate passing grade being an 86.3 and ranking him 30th totally makes sense. None of these ranks are crazy. the Gamecocks were not a loaded team with offensive talent around him to give him a chance to shine. And I think the situation he's in now with the Saints definitely offers him a better opportunity to show what talents he does have, for sure. So let's see. FDR, I'm sorry. Holy crap. Okay. Passes past the sticks, 63. No pressure, 62. Early downgrade, 43. No play action grade, 42. That looks rough. His best receiver was Xavier Leggett, and Leggett was not a first rounder. He got drafted in the first round, but let's be crystal clear, he should not have been drafted in the first round, in my opinion. And it was like him, and after that, sus. So that's a real, 79.4 adjusted completion percentage that ranked 7th in the nation. Big time throws. If you don't have anybody to throw to, your big time throws percentage is going to be low. It just is. Turnover worthy percent, that's extremely low. That is excellent. Pressure to sack percent, obviously he was running around like an absolute nut, getting chased by rabid dogs every single game. Not fun for a QB. That's never what a QB wants whatsoever. Here we can see the heat map. So very rarely did he attack like the deep outside. This short yardage sort of I don't even want to call that intermediate. I would call that short yardage. Middle of the field, hitch routes, hook routes on the outside, comebackers, and then obviously these posts where guys are probably coming back in, and then he's trying to hit them around the hash marks. That's his bread and butter. In the NFL, obviously, he will need to develop a much, much bigger repertoire to succeed and win. I don't think he will struggle with that, to be honest. It's just going to be a matter of coaching and helping him out. He is not a crazy athlete. His size, he has good hand size, which is great. His ball security for him is actually one of his strengths. So that shouldn't be a problem. I just think he has experience. He needs to be coached properly. You could develop this guy. I see no reason he can't actually be on a football field. But it is one of those kind of, we have to wait and see, because he's a 5th round pick. He had insanely lofty expectations at Oklahoma. And then obviously to be dethroned by Caleb Williams the way he was just didn't look great. And I just give him credit for continuing to play. We are going to go ahead and go over to his combine. He had the 8th best QB score, 7th for production, 13th athleticism. Like we said, this dude is just he's not a jump off the page athlete by any means. We'll just hover over this so you can see all the times down here at the bottom. Not fast, doesn't jump high, doesn't jump far. But that's really not what I need him to be doing, to be honest. I would much rather he... Oops. I made it die. Hold on. We can go ahead and... Bye-bye. We're going to watch some Oklahoma highlights first, because this was he had better talent around him at this point, and I think there were some very solid plays.
Depth chart has been fierce, and if you add to the mix there with some JUCO transfers, all you, Chad.
Marvin Mims.
Good throw to Marvin Mims. Center of the field, which obviously we discussed.
Look at the pressure, and Rattler survives it.
Way to evade that hit.
Nearly lost his
and then the freaking defender stays down pouting when he probably could have gotten up and just had a second chance tackle there. But I'll give credit to Rattler here. That is a great move. That was a very elusive, quick, agile move to avoid a fast defender in a secondary rush. The ball ends up on the ground right off the snap. He waves his receiver to go to a different position. Finds him downfield. Hits him. It's a big old tight end, I believe.
You got to defend deep shots with Oklahoma.
Okay.
Rattler looks like he wants to launch one deep.
Guns one. Hits him in stride. Marvin Mims, man. He was a beast at Oklahoma. And they did have a good rapport together.
Almost had an interception.
Nice move.
He turns a really good player. The safety, Greg
He has to hit that. He dropped that right in where he needed
touchdowns
to.
In his
Absolutely
return.
right where it needed to be. That is a beautiful throw.
Play action all day for Rattler. Wide open, Austin Stogner. He'll waltz in. An easy touchdown drive for Oklahoma off the turnover.
Here's Rattler looking. Rattler sliding.
Nice. That's a great throw. That was a risky throw, but he put it where his receiver could go up and get it, and the defender could not, because his receiver was intelligent enough to stay in front of his defender.
Running out of time, steps
put himself in a good position to be physical. That was a hell of a freaking ballsy play right there. He's really not a big guy. Okay, this isn't like a Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen where they have the strength or the size or the just psychoticness when running the football. This guy's not big. If he takes a big hit from like an NFL big guy, he is going to fucking feel it. Trust me.
Rattler wide open and complete inside the 10 and into the end zone for
really was good in college, wasn't it?
Quick strike Sooners. They do it again.
Affect the read here. Rattler
moves out to the right, cuts back to the left to avoid the pressure, getting chased down, throws to the back of the end zone, touchdown. Great job extending the play.
Rattler throwing it on first down over the middle.
Running towards the sideline as well, where if he needs to bail on the play instead of making a stupid decision, that out was available to him.
Quick to the line, second and goal. Rattler pulls
Keeper buries his shoulder into the defender, says, "I want this touchdown. I'm taking it. Thank you very much."
Identifies it, knows
dude wants
he can
to
get
win,
to the edge, knows
and I
he
will
can get
value
to the
a
end
guy
zone, and caps off
who has
a quality
winning
drive for the
attitude.
Sooners. Look at those eyes on Spencer
Especially
Rattler.
considering
So
everything that's happened, and he
can.
still just wants to compete and
Play
win.
action. This time Rattler's got all day.
Cannot do anything but praise that.
And he's got the 6'6" Stogner.
Excellent career.
Yeah. Big 6'6" tight
Here's
end.
Rattler on second and 13.
There's a lot of QB's best friends. Oh, he gone.
Gets it complete.
He not gone. He fell down.
Weiss.
Surf monster. He ate him up. Weiss
Theo
Jr.
Weiss. Second down and 10 to the 25.
Been gone,
Rattler again to throw it. Steps up in the pocket.
Steps up in the pocket. Fires an absolute laser. Easy touch. Easy touchdown.
Body injury.
Keeper gets to the outside, avoids the first guy. Easy. He isn't fast, but he can be football fast in little bursts.
Take him down at the corner.
Even this play, he does not look slow, to be crystal clear. He does at the start, and he gets that corner and just gets upfield. I like it.
And Spencer Rattler gets the touchdown.
I do. He has a competitive spirit, competitive heart.
Touchdown OU.
I think we get the point on the Oklahoma stuff, so we're going to go ahead and move into this season. Obviously, this is with the University of South Carolina. Different conference, different level of competition. And this team was much worse than he's been on previously. And you know what, we'll even say this too. Xavier Leggett might not have been a guy that should have been drafted in the first round, but his QB was Spencer Rattler, and the team viewed him as good enough to be a first-round receiver. Now, if he doesn't pan out, then you could just throw that in my face if you want to. I give you all the permission in the world. But
ball on the 36, first and 10.
I have not, same way I do with every video, I do not pre-watch the highlights. I like to just analyze them on the fly. That was a nice throw. That was a good route, but that was a nice throw.
Rattler, let's see what he can come up with here.
Under the field, throws on the run.
He's heaving it
planted his feet the right way to let that loose, though. Leggett goes up and gets it on the sideline. That was a good play.
Rattler looking left, throws, end zone! Touchdown!
I'm done. I like that one because it was a 2-minute drill.
The pump fake. He's looking for a big hitter.
It was like a 1-minute drill, and they made it happen. I know it's Furman. Let's be clear. They're playing Furman. I don't care. Okay, a good play is a good play in a lot of instances.
Furman brings pressure, hit as he
and
throws.
South Carolina's O-line was so bad that they could have been playing my high school team, and he would have been getting pressured.
College football playoff.
And my high school team is dog shit, so just to be clear.
Rattler, plenty of time, and what a throw to Leggett.
Leggett is showing me some things right now. I'm not going to lie.
Rattler pumps one way, goes back the other way. And inside the 10, inside the 5, and in the end zone is Juice Wells for the touchdown. 7.
Nice run, Juice. Very nice run. I'm impressed by that. Deep ball, kind of falling backwards. That's probably not what you want. However, it was accurate in that he still led his receiver to a point where the defender didn't have a chance.
Off the play fake. Fires wide open.
Yeah, he's going to need to build this sort of thing. Like, this needs to be him and Chris Olave. You're going to need to be able to go and copy and paste the kind of relationship he clearly has with Xavier Legette.
Now he's going to keep it. He's got some open
field. He needs to take that into the NFL and build that
and then some
with the receivers on the Saints.
Nice job, 13. Rattler, deep drive.
I like his poise, man, because this is Georgia first off, so they're coming. Secondly, he's pressured like literally so often, and he's still willing.
Oh my goodness, the Jets are on for Xavier Legette. Turned a first down into a touchdown, 76 yards.
I might have been talking some shit out of my ass about Xavier Legette, ladies and gentlemen.
South Carolina.
Pressure from the take that in the chin, I'll do a video on him. I will apologize.
For a touchdown. On the run to Trey
Some of these
Knox.
plays by him have been very nice.
Rattler steps up.
I myself
Now he's got room to scramble.
Carolina. Well, that's unfortunate.
First down with his legs. Finally taken down by Marcus Banks, a gain of 24.
It makes sense, though. They would have been able to see him more.
Rattler.
Anyway.
Downfield. Caught. Still perfect. And Legette will
You
win
can push off if they don't see it.
75 yards straight.
That wasn't even that bad either. That was just a really good football move. That was a hell of a throw, hell of a route. Good effort by both
Rattler keeps
receiver
it,
and QB.
with the little hitch
I love these runs to the outside, man.
Stretch him out. And he scrambles inside
These
the
like
10.
designed runs for him actually work really well.
Rattler was perfect through the first half last
week. Sneaky because you don't think it's coming, but then it does. How the Tennessee.
First down.
Tennessee tackle. Holy.
Rattler.
Oh boy, he's going in. He's in. He's in. What the? This dude's art. I love it.
South Carolina. Spencer Rattler in South Carolina, and he's nearly sacked again. Escapes.
This guy's balanced, man.
And steps out after picking up 11. Anderson out. Joyner
he gets hit
in.
a lot and doesn't go down.
Joyner. Rattler moving his feet.
Oh, easy. Light work. Well done.
It's the walk-on thing to try to be a early contributor.
Good delayed route and then a good throw.
Boy, has he been down the field, one-on-one ball caught. Nick Harbor, the big true freshman.
First down,
from
baby.
Washington, D.C.
Here, that time throws a strike deep.
Your move, Mr. Rattler. There's Xavier Legette tiptoeing the sideline. Looks just fine, but he did.
This guy's arm reminds me of Brett Favre, dude.
On 2nd and 10, Rattler underneath.
His throwing motion on these bullets is so short. It's just bam. And that ball is this guy, he has a cannon. He is falling backwards, and that ball just went. Hold on. One moment. He lets this ball go at his own 36.
Back foot throws it up one-on-one.
And it's caught at the opponent's 10 when he was falling backwards.
Oh, let's run this.
That is a 56-yard pass through the air while literally falling the wrong way.
Runs for a first down.
I'm impressed by that.
Runs some Gators down near the 35.
So I'm sorry, there are plenty of QBs in the NFL doing that same kind of motion, falling backwards. That shit would have gotten picked off at like the 30.
Fake to McDowell.
And we've seen plenty of that. Jalen Hurts is guilty of that. He's my favorite team's QB, and he is guilty as shit of that.
Than Spencer Rattler so far this season.
Fake to Anderson, rolls out, sets his feet, and it's a
straight in the bread and butter zone for him. That middle of the field,
into Missouri,
intermediate to deep or intermediate to close.
Rattler
just middle of the field. He tries to eat
good
alive.
Ball and caught by Harbor, that big receiver.
The only time he will throw a deep ball generally is when it's probably it's a very high probability of being caught like this.
Harbor can't.
He had to.
Let's see, did he make the catch?
Wow, he had to work for that. That is a great catch and readjustment.
Rattler
on what it's genuinely really a bad throw.
Harbor can't.
And the defender kind of bumped him, so that's kind of a combo, but that is a great adjustment by that young man right there. Great catch.
Rattler rolling,
throwing on the run.
caught by Blake.
Perfect throw.
Inside the 10, inside the 5. Couple of offensive
His
linemen
accuracy
are
while
out.
moving does impress me.
Rattler's in trouble again. Getting out of there again. Running for a first
He's
down
running right
this
through the middle.
time.
He
Spencer
knows he's
gets
going to get
past.
smoked here. He's just like, nah, I don't care, man.
Finds his guy again. Harbor still on his feet and picks up another first down.
Wants to get out of that.
On 3rd and 2, Rattler
Fades the pressure
throws it
again.
downfield.
Lofts
It's
one up
caught
there.
at the 40 by
Caught.
Trey Knox.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's Trey Day of 2024. Rattler,
Great play design.
touchdown Gamecocks.
Great play
And
design.
they are right. They'll go with 2 tight ends. To the end zone. Rattler looking, throwing, end zone, wide open, touchdown, Xavier Leggett. Minute 40, left in the quarter. Rattler
I like
looking,
what I'm seeing.
going downfield. Leggett, got it, Leggett.
This is, we'll close on this because he's gonna get paid, Eric.
Once again, South
Xavier
Carolina,
Leggett has changed
just
my
like
mind.
that.
At the Vandy 40, no score,
I'm never going
five-man
to be
rush.
too prideful or full of
Boot
myself.
inside,
Ever
Rattler's got
assume
a roll, now
I
step
can't
up,
be
now throwing down the
wrong
field.
or
It's
that
to
I know
get the
everything.
10.
I don't.
At the 5, dive for it.
The whole point of this
No, he's
series
down
is to
about
have
the
fun.
1-yard line.
Looking at
44
the
to go in
newest
the
crop
first.
of players coming to
Tonka
the
Hemingway
NFL.
is in at fullback.
Kind of make some
They fake to him,
predictions
now throw.
of what they
Back
could
in
be.
the end zone. Caught.
And
Are you kidding me? That's Boogie
just have
Harbor.
some
Harbor comes in
combos
motion. Rattler out of the
comments.
gun.
And
It's Braswell.
That's all we
No,
ever
they
wanted.
fake it.
That's where
Now
Alex
it's
and I are
Rattler
just priding
cutting
ourselves on. We're
back
two
and
dudes
into
that
the
love
end zone.
sports. We want to talk
Touchdown,
about
Carolina.
sports. And we want to talk to other people who love sports. That's it. And to summarize, I look at Spencer Rattler and I'm like, this is a dude who loves sports. This is a dude who loves competing. And I know this is probably the longest video I've done. I think QBs do deserve that little extra bit of attention. And for a guy like this, he obviously played at 2 schools, 2 different schemes, whole different rosters. It's important to look at both. I can see reasons this dude could be successful in the NFL. I see traits. Does he need to develop and work on things? Absolutely. But every player does. That's the truth. It is very rare a guy comes out and he's just flawless. It's very rare. I want to see what he can do. Yeah. So good luck to Spencer Rattler on the New Orleans Saints. Genuinely, hats off to you for continuously putting in the work. And we'll end it on that. Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry again for the 9-day gap between video uploads. It will not be that long all the time, I promise. We are going to branch into some other series and sports at some point here. I'm just going to keep doing this for a little while, though, but we are going to get into some other stuff. Obviously, the NHL and NBA drafts are coming up, so we're going to do some... I'm probably going to be the one handling NHL, looking into prospects, and we'll post some videos on that. Alex will go ahead and do videos on the NBA and upload those, discussing some guys, and we'll do some mock drafts, and we'll have some fun with that, the same way we did with the NFL. So thank you for finding this channel. If you're one of the 75 that has subscribed, we really appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It means a lot to us. We're not doing this for money or clout or anything. We just want to build a community of people that feel the same way we do about sports. So thank you for coming. We will see you guys again very, very soon.